Afternoon, everyone. My topic is the lack of an international perspective. Try to imagine the situation between Iran and the United States is tighter and tighter. It seems that it's just related to these two countries. The tense condition will really affect every country. The most direct way is the increase of the price of the gas. In fact, Iran controls the gas and the nuclear power. If the war exploded, the whole world will be in a big danger. Nowadays, we live in a global village. What we do in our daily lives is related to international things, such as online games from India and boutique and comics from Japan. However, people only want to focus on what they are interested in. They won't pay more attention on what they think useless. But to know the international news can broaden the view and increase the inner cultivation. Most students in Taiwan are in the situation of the lack of an international perspective. What is international perspective? It is the process of opinion and viewpoint that incorporates analysis and concerns from different parts of the world. But why we lose the international view? The first reason is Taiwan's education. Taiwan's education is famous for the spoon-feeding education, 填鸭式教育. Schools want to put students into enter the good schools, so they kept asking them to do the same questions, so what they get is the old knowledge, not new information. The second reason is the media. Our media pay less attention on international news. They kept broadcasting the same news every day. So the time of the international news is very little. If the problem isn't solved, people will divorce themselves from the masses and from reality and act blindly. So we have to do some instant actions to reflect on these problems. The actions have to be started from the foundation, namely education. For example, parents can instill basic common international knowledge to their children, such as the names and the flags of every country, by creating the game. If the children answer correctly, the parents can give them some presents to express the encouragement. So the children will gain more motivation to learn the international information. Besides, students in school can attend clubs, which can teach them how to analyze the international situation, and they will have the chance to deal with the international affairs. So by the process, they can learn these things easier and faster. Our government, the role of our government is to support. It can make up the shortage of the parents and the schools. Some people might think parents won't have enough knowledge to teach their children, but the government can provide pledges and to every family, so the family can follow the information to teach the children, and when their kids go to school, they can learn the further education. Besides, someone might have a question about the expense. The person in charge can find the people who volunteer to help to give the international information, and find the companies to sponsor, and therefore the expense will be reduced. Watching news is also a good way to learn international affairs, but it is just a temporary memory. Besides, someone will even switch the channels or just ignore. Thus, the best solution have to be started from the foundation. We have to get information instead of being indifferent and live in our own world. Like I said, we take actions from that foundation, so we will have the habit to read the international news and have the willingness to know them non-passively. And they will become a routine in our daily lives and be a part of our lives. It is globalization now. As international citizens, we have to know the trend of the world. So next time when you are reading news, no matter on TV or newspapers, try to pay more attention on the international news. Just read a little, you will gain a lot. If you don't want to be active, if you don't want to be active, you will gradually be swallowed up by the powerful current of the globalization. Thank you.